ideas and concepts with you, but they're only useful if you can bring them into your own business and use them. So during the day, as I go through these levels, and there's 12 of them, it's a very tight schedule. So what I have to do is give you the techniques, the processes and concepts that we use within each of these levels, and I'd like you then to have an opportunity to look at these ideas and what they would mean for you personally and for your business. So what I'd like you to do, I'm going to ask you to do this during the day, is to have some short discussion sessions. And I'd like you to do this in partners. So I'd like you now, if you would be happy to do this, and I hope you will, to turn to somebody who's going to be your partner for the day. Now, if you don't know this person, say hello. If you do know this person, say you are the person that I'm going to be discussing these concepts with. So could you turn to that person now and shake hands with them, please? We've only 0.5% scrap in our country. Now, I don't go to many companies where if they're manufacturing, we've only got 0.5% scrap. That's already very good. But what that didn't reveal was that means that 0.5% means that 995 parts out of 1,000 are right. That's only 5 out of 1,000 have defect. That's absolute. But it also means that when they make 10,000 parts, there's 50 wrong. Now, and when they do 100,000, and we do make hundreds of thousands, that's 500 parts wrong. And nowadays we're measuring parts per million, and by the time we made 1 million parts, that's 5,000 parts wrong. Somebody's going to get that. And when the customer gets something that doesn't work, we don't care if you've got 0.5% scrap in the factory. All it means to them is my product doesn't work. So we don't care what it's like there. So over a period of time, that took them 10 years, so from 1982 here to 1992 there, they gradually raised the bar until here, in 1992, the standard they set was no more than 3.4 parts per million parts produced defective. Now this is excellent, 0.5%. This here is 1,200 times better. That's what world class looks like. You can't get more each year. It takes you time. But you have to stay with the bar. That's why my book is written in a series of levels, because it's a step-by-step process getting there. But the thing is that you'll get to places you never thought you would get to. I go to companies where they think 0.5% is marvelous, and they think it's impossible to get better. It's very possible to get better. Now, when I look in Fortune magazine, and it tells me what good companies are doing marvelous things, every year run a thing called the Top 500, the Global 500. And it shows you how these companies are doing. And this last year, in 2004, these were, I just picked out some figures for you. These are some figures that appeared in Fortune magazine. And you'll see some of these companies there, you know them, and I would think that you would probably think, yes, I would probably say that most of these I would put in the world-class category. But then, how many of you knew that Intel manages to sell $402,000 worth of sales per person in the business? But nobody knew here. You also didn't know that we're making $88,000 per person. But most companies, that's how they measure. They measure the financial numbers. But to be honest, the customers who are thinking about what is a world-class company, when you think about what is a world-class company, you don't measure the numbers. You measure what applies to you. What does the company do for me? So I look at Disney, and people think, well, marvelous company. Go to Disneyland, it's beautifully done. It's quite outstanding, very world-class in terms of show. But how many of you knew that we're only getting $18,000 per person in profit? That we were only getting 4.4% return on assets. I don't know if you knew that Wildcat Share were doing $2 million worth of sales per person. In fact, twice as much as Petronas. But I know if you do that, Petronas was twice as, 3 times, 4 times. No profitable share. How many people knew this? Hands up. That's excellent. Now you I'll take you back 5 years. Yes? You would know it was only 20% then, would you? Or you would know that Microsoft was making 30% nearly net profit from their sales. Now that's world class. Chain that's left people that particularly always spending. So world class changes all the time. So as far as the customer is concerned, they're looking for value for money. They want a product that's going to be reliable. If they phone up later on when you've got a new computer and you have this here, you phone up and it says, there will be 4 options. Just choose from the following 4 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you choose one. And now there are 3 options. And you sort of stop it, listen to it, and then we will connect you with an operator. When you got the music, for another matter. Now, you have this one? Yeah. We have it all over the world. I was listening to one not yesterday, this before I came off from the UK, and he said, we are committed to the best customer service. Now, here are the 5 options. I thought, well. So good service is what it means to the customer. That's the point I made to you here, that customers value what you mean to them. Now, you cannot be marvelous at everything. When people go to the Olympics, if they're training for the 400 meters, they concentrate on that. They don't do weightlifting and swimming as well, and expect to win gold medals at everything. They have to make a choice. So, there's plenty of measures where we measure what world class looks like, and here's some I'll put in front of you. On market performance, how are you going to judge your market performance? If you're going to be, I go to many companies who say, we want to be first and first in our market. And so what is your market? Well, nobody's defined our market. But we want to be first in it anyway. Now, I don't know for that. And what is